Hi guys, it's Jess, and I had an awesome weekend! Quick spoiler alert for anybody who has not seen Age of Ultron, so stop this video if you haven't seen it yet, and go watch it! Go watch it! But for those of you who have seen it, totally continue watching if you just want to watch it just to watch it and get spoiler alert, spoilers, whatever. That's fine too. I just want to say this movie is totally awesome. It's pretty darn consistent with the other movies, with comic books, and you have to realize, yes, it is a movie. They're taking 2 hours and shoving a whole bunch of comic books into it as one. For those avid comic book readers, you'll definitely see tip to the hats from the older comics. And I don't want to point out too many Easter eggs. Hopefully you'll be able to find them like I did in the movies. So if you do read a lot of comics, like especially the older ones, they have a lot of Easter egg stuff in there. Just a quick little sample when Captain America was able to pick up Thor's hammer a little bit in reference to him being able to once in a while pick it up and smite enemies with it. So that's another little comic book thing for it. Another thing, especially if you really like these movies, make sure you watch it all the way to the end. If you didn't know, they always have little tidbits to, like, almost previews to the next movies coming out, or to the next movie coming out. This had, okay, I don't want to say it had two. It only had the one, but it also had a little Easter egg for another movie coming out, and I believe it's Black Panther is his name. I have to, if I have the wrong name, I'll correct myself in the comment box, in the description box below, but I'm pretty sure the guy who gets his arm cut off is going to be Black Panther, which Ultron cuts his arm off. Yes, Ultron necessarily wasn't in this as much, or he was in this a lot, but he wasn't in it a lot in the comic books. You have to realize that the comic books are the ideas for the movies, so it's like the inspiration. You have to realize that it's somebody else's somebody else's view on this. So if you're going, why is he in it so much, why is this all about him, blah blah, that's why. Take that in consideration and just kind of enjoy the movie, because there's a lot more to it than just that you realize. And at the end of it, which I got really excited about, which is actually my favorite part, and it's second favorite part, and it was like the 4 seconds of the end of the movie where they have the special little preview clip, is when Thanos picks up the gauntlet, or the glove gauntlet, whatever, choking on dust. Curse you, dust in my throat. Dust is trying to kill me, I swear. In like every video, I have to stop for a second because I'm dying from tiny little air particles. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, at the end where he picks up the gauntlet and puts it, he says, he's like, I'll do it myself. And that just totally made me so happy, because the next movie, I kind of figured it was going that way anyways, because with the first Avengers movie where Thanos makes a first appearance, and then he makes quite a few appearances again, where he was actually one of the characters in Guardians of the Galaxy, which does coexist with everything. I know they're gonna make it a mashup, whatever. They'll figure it out. Just let it happen, people. I'm so tired of everyone yelling at me and saying, well, why is this and why is that? I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's just gonna find a way. Just let it happen. Where Thanos was in that, and then Thanos makes another appearance in the last couple of seconds of the movie with the gauntlet. And for those of you who know what the gauntlet is, and then where he has the open spaces for the stones, I'm excited to see that. I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to do with that, how true they're going to be to the comics, but that was definitely another tip to the hat to that. So I definitely enjoyed that. My first favorite part of it, though, when they finally talked about the relationship between Romanoff and Hawkeye. Thank you for clarifying that they are not going to be together. I have nothing wrong with that pairing. I kind of did have a problem with it in the beginning because with the first Avengers movie, and they kind of played on with it where Scarlett Johansson would wear like little arrow necklaces and everyone's like, oh, that's a sign they're totally going to be together, whatever. Bruce and Natasha. Oh my god, I'm so happy. They're just like, and then they kiss, and I was like, yes! I just freaked out in the movie theater. I was like, total fangirl moment. But I don't care. I want them to be together. They're just gonna magically make babies. The initiation ceremony didn't happen. And they didn't do it. So she's able to have babies, and they're gonna have little tiny green assassin babies all over the place. But yeah, that's just me. And I was really excited to see that there were a lot of different age groups there. Curse you, Dust. One day when I figure out how to edit, I'm gonna edit all of these coughing breaks into one and just have a cough marathon. No, I'm just kidding. I'll actually edit them out this time. Yeah, I was really excited to see little kids, older people, and all sorts of, I don't want to say all sorts because there's only two, but a good mixture of genders. I went with another couple, however, our friend's significant other, she didn't necessarily enjoy it, which I do appreciate when girls, it's mostly girls who go to see these movies with their boyfriends or their husbands or whatever, but when I can actually see a girl enjoy it when she dresses up like how I do, or doesn't have to dress up like a t-shirt, whatever, and goes to see the movies and enjoy it, it's good, building a community for women and girls who enjoy comic books. Totally support that. But I mean, if you're not gonna enjoy it, don't bug the person next to you that really enjoys it. I'm not saying any names, but there was a few parts I wasn't able to fully hear because of it. I'm gonna buy the movie anyways and watch it 100 times. And the reason why I haven't gone to go see it multiple times like I did the first Avengers movie is, one, I moved, so a whole bunch of people aren't taking me with them so I can explain things to them. And two, I live like 2 hours away from a movie theater. So yeah, it stinks here in Kansas. Yeah, but that's a different story. Yeah, totally go see it. If you haven't seen it and you've watched this all the way through, I hope I didn't spoil too much. And if you have, how awesome was that movie, guys? Totally awesome! That's all I have to say. Keep an open mind about the whole referencing to comic books to transfer to movie, because 500 plus comics smashed into 2 hours in different movies. They're gonna make it better somehow. They're all gonna mix it together. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna happen. But yeah, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. That's it. I'm gonna stop saying and I'm gonna stop this 10-minute video. Bye, guys.
Repulsors, full power!